Welcome to our 18th graduation ceremony, the first ever virtual graduation with the theme Strengthening the Quality of Education Amid the COVID-19 Pandemic. To start with, requesting everyone to please witness the entrance of the Department of Education MBHTE personnel. DepEd Secretary Leonor M. Briones, MBHTE Minister Mr. Muhajir Iqbal, Director General of Basic Education Dr. Rahib El Kudto, SGA Focal Person Dr. Anwar Z. Saluang, and Mr. Datundi Ayub, District Focal Person. And together with school heads of Carmen Cluster 9, Normina S. Palanggalan of Nasapian Elementary School, Dolores M. Vicente of Manarapan Elementary School, Glorin Mary M. Hawud, Langugan Elementary School, Ruby Balulong, Pigpuluan Elementary School, Ibrahim Pasidao, Dato Pindatun Elementary School, Maria Lucy Marquez, Tupig Elementary School, and Sarah Jane Lumangal, Kitulaan Elementary School. And now, the Nasapian Elementary School Teaching Force. Mirna M. Abid, Grade 3 Advisor. Cherry R. Librando, Grade 1 Advisor. GPJ Tadjake, Grade 5 Advisor. Sarbia M. Ismael, Grade 4 Advisor. Hasmin B. Gandalibo, Grade 2 Advisor. Monte B. Mio, Grade 6 Advisor. Hamedi B. Kumaka, Grade 6 Advisor. Marvelous Khan Sinimpalan, Grade 4 Advisor. Rohaida M. Sulaiman, Kinder Advisor. Laida S. Mindalagat, Multi-Grade Advisor. Junalyn M. Mamalumpong, Grade 2 Advisor. Princess V. Casarias, Grade 2 Advisor. Jesame E. Gutierrez, Grade 3 Advisor. Suraida A. Pagkanatan, Grade 1 Advisor. Norain B. Tangkulo, Grade 4 Advisor. Zulaika M. Mamulintao, Grade 1 Advisor. And Ana H. Abdul Salam, Multi-Grade Advisor. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. Good morning. Welcome to our 18th graduation ceremony with the theme Strengthening the Quality of Education Amid the COVID-19 Pandemic. To start with, requesting everyone to please stand and let us all witness the processional march by the candidates for graduation, followed by the Barangay Local Government Unit, PTA officers, parents, and visitors. Please remain standing for the opening prayer, followed by the singing of national anthem and Bangsamoro hymn. Let us pray. Amin. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alamin. Ar-Rahmanir Rahim. Maliki Yawmiddin. Iyaka na'budu wa iyaka nasta'in. اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين.
Magiliw, pero sa silanganan, alam ng puso, sa titik mo'y buhay. Lupang hinirang, tuyang ka ng magiliw, sa manlulupi, kita masisingil, sa lagat at bundok, sa simoy at sa langit mo kamay, ay ilang ang tula at awit sa paglayang tindahan. Ang isang ng watawat mo'y nabuhay na nagiging, ang bituin ng harap niya kailan ang ay magiging. Lupa ng araw ng maraming pagsat na lalangin sa likod. Aming ligaya naman may mamagin, at namatay hanggang sa'yo. Simula noon hanggang ngayon, isa ang naging layon. Magkaisa at magbuklod, kaigtingan ay marugtong. Tumayo tayo mula sa hamon ng nakaraan, niyapos ang panganib na umanlang. Pinangako sa puso at paniniwala, ang ginhawa para sa kabataan. Bangsamoro ay tagumpay, bunga ng pawis, sugo at buhay. Kapayapaan, katarungan, ay ating nang nakamtan. Alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah, pagpalain Bangsamoro. Bangsamoro, Bangsamoro, lagi kang mamahalin. Walang pipigil sa damdamin, mga pangako'y tutuparin. Habang buhay kami sa'yo'y magbabantay, mananatili sa puso't isipan. Ang kahapong humimlay na nagbuwis ng buhay, nasa piling na ng may kapal. Bangsamoro ay tagumpay, bunga ng pawis, sugo at buhay. Kapayapaan, katarungan, ay ating nang nakamtan. Alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah, pagpalain Bangsamoro.
And now, let us hear the opening remarks by Mrs. Normina S. Palanggalan, School Head of Nasapian Elementary School. Thank you very much, ma'am. And now the presentation of the candidates for graduation by Mrs. Normina Espalanggalan, followed by the confirmation of Dr. Anwar Z. Saluang, SGA Focal Person.
As the school head of Nasapian Elementary School, I have the honor to present to you the candidates for graduation for school year 2020-2021. Male, 33, female, 45, and a total of 78 candidates for graduation. Congratulations!
On the basis of the certification of your school principal that you have satisfactorily completed the basic education curriculum prescribed by the Republic of the Philippines through the Ministry of Basic, Higher, and Technical Education, I now confirm accept your graduation for school year 2020-2021. You may now receive your diploma. Congratulations and mabuhay! Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wabarakatuh.
Thank you very much, sir, and congratulations. And now the distribution of certificates to the newly graduates. And it will be awarded by their advisors, Mr. Hamidi B. Kumaka, Grade 6A Advisor, together with Monty B. Mio, Grade 6B Advisor. Matiman Muharib D. Lunda Munaim E. Omar Norhan G. Tamamay Hasmir A. Omar Makmak A. Panawidan Jerhan M. Bulyok Abdul Naim P. Abdullah Abdul Rauf R. Gintawan Butbut E. Mamento Norhan A. Manampad Nuruddin M. Mamalumpong Raim M. Kalma Vector Junior S. Abdullah Samrud P. Silayan Ribuan O. Panugutan Jack B. Buisan Bayhani O. With honors. Ambuluto Sofia S. Dimaagil Saima B. Lumuntod Aisa T. Sungka Alia M. Antaw Almira M. With honors. Malugaya Asnaira. Lamalan by Hanadin M. Ayub Asnaira C. Maas by Hani B. Ugka by Naut T. Ibrahim by Ria L. Amil Fairoz K. With honors. Ayub Halima E. Galay Norhaima E. Dimas Jehan B. Sabadala Laga D. Mananinding Maiha A. Pigkaulan Nasra S. With honors. Lumuntod Nasralin M. Kabasalan Noraina L. Makabuat Nur Asya T. with honors. Abdul Salam Nurhaida M. Ibrahim Nurhaima K. Abid Nurhana G. Silayan Nurhuda E. Salipada Nurmeda M. with honors. Samadula Nurnisa M. Musa Nursida S. Abid Paida G. Kabasalan Raihaniza T. with high honors. Ayob Rohana T. Rowena E. Ugka. Butungay Zainuddin M. Kasila Marjo M. Lamalan Muhammad Ali M. Mamintal Mujahid M. Silayan Abu Ansar O. Awis Abdul Rahman A. Bansilan Abdillah H. Bansilan Alinur S. Bansilan Omra N. Bayaw Hamudi P. Idol Abdul Basir K. Idol Abdul Haq K. Gumaga Al-Hakim P. Gupi Amiruddin M. Lumuntod Nasrullah T. Mahmud Habib A. Omar Sulaiman P. Abidin Jehan S. Jamandal Anisa A. Gupi Rasmia M. Lamalan Hamida M. Luminda Zahara P. Makalanggan Nurhaya E. Mamalimping Zuhaira A. Mamungkal Nurhana G. Uti Alibay B. Bungkulan Umulhair M. Lumuntod Nasrah M. Puglan Nurhata M. Takukin by Nisan U. Unaya Normia P. And now the inspirational message by Dr. Anwar Z. Salawang, Dr. Rahib El Kudto, and the Deputy Secretary Leonor Magtoles Briones.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi jami'an wa barakat. It is my pleasure to congratulate you, my dear graduates, on your graduations today. I salute you for your success amid the different challenges you have surpassed before reaching this very momentous occasion, where you are the most important character. I am also congratulating you, my dear parents, for the untiring support, both morally and financially, that leads to the success of your children. Also to the school heads and the teachers of the MBHTA Carmen Barn, for the innermost effort you have exerted to fulfill your task despite the danger brought about by the global pandemic. Lastly, I am challenging all the stakeholders, school heads, teachers, parents, pupils, and community leaders to continuously doing our work for the future of our children in particular and to the whole country in general. For I believe in the sayings, it takes a village to educate the children. Once again, it is everybody's task to build the nation, and the most important ingredient is education. Wassalamu alaikum warahmatullahi jami'an wa barakatuh.
Good day to each and everyone who is attending virtually present at this time of our graduation ceremonies for our beloved and very precious graduates for the school year which ends at this time. First of all, I'd like to greet the parents and family members without whose sacrifices, whose reminders, and whose participation in the learning process for our graduates have resulted in this culmination program. This year, your role has changed drastically, where we've always believed that the matter of educating our children rests nearly exclusively on our teachers and our staff. This time, you parents, you family members, you who are in the households of our learners have expanded your role and contributed to this wonderful day, wherein finally, our learners are graduating in this culmination exercise. So congratulations, because this year has not been very easy, has not been a picnic for our teachers, for our family members, as well, especially the parents, mothers, fathers, sisters, brothers, and all who have contributed to the achievement of our learners at this time. So, maraming salamat at congratulations, parents and family members. Mas malaki ang role ninyo at this time compared to earlier graduation exercises. Secondly, I would also like to greet our teachers, without whose very careful review and careful supervision of the work of our pupils and our learners, this event would not be taking place at all. And so thank you, teachers. Your role has also expanded, in addition to seeing to it that the modules are faithfully followed, the assignments are correctly implemented, and the learners are truly learning. And you have had to deal with new ways of assessing the performance also of the learners. So congratulations, teachers, for enduring, for your patience, for your love for our learners, and your willingness to engage in a way and methods of teaching which are different from those which are used to. Assessment must have been especially difficult for you, especially since you were not able to see most of the time our students in face-to-face meetings, and most of the meetings, of course, were virtual. We'd also like to thank the local government units for their interest, for their cooperation, and for their continuing contributions to the needs of education, even as our children do not go to school. Your donations of material as well as financial resources at this time are most welcome, and your advice has been taken seriously not only by our teachers, by our school officials, but also by our officials in the Department of Education. We continually talk with local government units, especially in times of disaster, in times of great need for classrooms, for space, and for responses to unforeseen emergencies. Thank you, local government units. But of course, most of the congratulatory greetings fall on the deserving graduate. Each and every one of you is truly special. You are different from the other graduates who have passed through the portals of your school. You went to school practically without seeing your teachers, if at all. You went to school with your parents, your mothers, and your fathers hovering over your shoulders and seeing to it that you are able to complete your assignments. You are completing your studies at a time when examinations and assessments are different. You are culminating these long months of hard work at this time, even as you have to do family chores, even as you are distracted, and even as your world has turned upside down, and it seems and it appears as if we don't know what the future holds and what will happen next. But you have persevered, and now you are ready to graduate. And therefore, you deserve each and every bit of congratulations from us in the Department of Education, from your parents and family members, your teachers, from the officials in local government, as well as in the Parent Teachers Associations. You deserve each and every single congratulatory pat on your back, each hug virtually, of course, and each greeting, which I am sure you are also receiving virtually. I don't know if you will remember this event many years from now. I have tried to recall myself who our graduation speaker was when I finished high school and when I finished my college studies. All I remember is that the graduation speaker was someone important, someone who was invited because that someone is supposed to give a message. What was more important to us graduates at that time was the excitement of the celebrations, the happiness and the joy of our parents, the sadness of parting from our classmates and from our teachers, and the enjoyment of all the graduation events that usually take place come commencement day. When I was a college student, we had a series of events which were designed to embed in our minds, which were designed to help us remember and not forget our days in college. We would spend one whole day going around the campus, visiting the classrooms, saying goodbye to our teachers, and sharing memories. We would have bonfires to say goodbye to each other. We had baccalaureate services where we committed ourselves to God and we prayed for guidance when we go out into the world. So many celebrations, and the speaker, of course, is the least important and easily forgotten component of the graduation exercise. Nonetheless, I will exert all efforts to share with you what I see are things or issues which a graduate should remember and recall. I have said that you are very special. You are very different. You are pioneering. There has been no other class like your class. There has been no other graduate like you as a graduating student, because you are the very first graduate of the blended learning response to education in the Philippines. And so you ask yourself, what awaits you in the world outside? You can either work, because the kind of curriculum you survived and underwent as a student will enable you to go to work if you wish to go to work. Some of you will proceed to further studies, and this would be a wonderful thing because there are many opportunities for further expanding your knowledge, for further answering and looking for explanations of issues, events that make you curious, especially in science, in technology, and also in the arts. So you can work, you can go to further studies, and perhaps some of you will settle down, hopefully not too soon, so you can pursue what you really want to do. So today, this is why we call this exercise a commencement exercise. It's not the end of our studies. It's not the end of all our efforts with blended learning, with modules, with floods, with earthquakes, and of course with COVID. It's a commencement of doors opening to you. More doors will be opened because you are a graduate. You can work, you can proceed for further studies, you can help your parents, and you can perhaps look for opportunities to do what you have always wanted to do, whether at work, whether at advanced studies, whether at learning more in science and technology, in mathematics, and in the arts. All of these opportunities are available to you. More doors are being opened. I hope you will select the door which arouses your curiosity, the door which will help you know more about this world. and the door which will allow you to contribute to the development of our country and contribute whatever we can to solve our problems and our challenges. Congratulations once more to each and every one of you. Congratulations to you, parents and family members. Congratulations to you, teachers. When I was chair of the board of Silliman University, each time we had graduation ceremonies during the baccalaureate and during commencement itself, I would cry. I would cry because you are sending out into the world a new batch of graduates, and we want to be sure that what is awaiting them is appropriate. We want to be sure that they are ready for what awaits them when they select which door to open. And so, we tell you, go out to the world, do whatever you want to do. God be with you, and be assured that all of us love each and every one of you. Congratulations.
And now, the closing program and announcement by our beloved school head, Mrs. Normina S. Palangala. Ma'am.